So guys, welcome back to another video, and this is another sports reaction, I guess you could say. It's a bit different, and this video that we're doing is Stephen A. Smith's greatest moments. And again, this is a bit different to my usual video, but about 2-3 months ago, I said on my community post I was going to do a Stephen A. Smith reaction. I just got put off because people were saying to understand and to find him as funny as possible, you need to understand the context, because obviously I wasn't as up to scratch with American sports as I am now. I'm still learning. I'm still like a novice, but I feel like I know a bit more. But saying that, I'm probably still not going to understand all this, like all the clips and all the bits, like the bits of context in these clips. But I see him all over Twitter. Like, he's everywhere on Twitter, and his memes, like some of his memes are the funniest things. I swear to God, they're the funniest things, man. And yeah, I'm just interested in learning about. I say learning, just like seeing clips of him basically. And yeah, it's a bit different. I know this may not be for everyone, and I know people like you either love him or you hate him because he's such a loud sort of character who just sort of says how he feels. And I can understand why certain people don't like him and certain people do. But from what I've seen, I think he's just funny, man. Like for example, with soccer, you don't get like pundits like that. You don't get pundits like that whatsoever. And for me personally, I think it's like it's a breath of fresh air to see someone who just speaks with their mind. They don't really care. And they probably don't come with 100% facts. They probably come with a lot of memes to them. But I just think it's kind of funny, man. And I know he delved into, I think it was like UFC, and people gave him a lot of stick for that. But nevertheless, I'm just interested to see what's going to be in this video. Hopefully it's a good laugh. And yo, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. But let's get into this and see what Stephen A. see what he's about. See how he's so loud. Wait, how? I just want to make sure the sound is
Score.
That's so loud. Why is it so loud?
To ever play in the game. But I may go as far as to say LeBron James may be the greatest player to ever play.
Wait, this is Scottie Pippen talking on... Wait. Now I'm going to actually understand it, because I think if the sound's a bit messed up, I apologise. These kinds of videos are hard to sort of gauge what sort of volume it should be, especially with how loud he's going to be. This is probably going to be a very loud video, and I apologise for that.
But I may go as far as to say LeBron James may be the greatest player to ever play the game.
Wow. Scottie Pippen said that.
That is blasphemous. That is blasphemous. Scottie Pippen shouldn't even be allowed in the streets of Chicago today, just for one day, because he's a great champion. Today. Just for today, he should be banned from the city of Chicago.
To be fair, that's quite a wild thing to say. I would have guaranteed that Scottie Pippen would think that MJ's the best player of all time. But I guess people have their opinions, and if he said that, maybe he changed his mind, or maybe he genuinely believes it. And I can't argue it, because I mean, they're both insane. Just for someone who is his teammate, that's quite a bold thing to say.
How dare you? How dare you say such a thing? That is insanity.
Manu got hurt. He had to wear a giant dark brace. Remember that one?
Yeah.
A big old clunky black brace on his arm? Yeah. And he couldn't play in the first game against Memphis. They caught Memphis when Memphis was
pissed,
crazy
bro.
hot. Zach Randolph out of his mind. It took that to eliminate my San Antonio Spurs.
You mean it took that to eliminate them in the first round?
Okay,
you
but
act
they
like
didn't have
you,
Manu.
you act like they were running through the Western Conference, and then all of a sudden somebody stopped them. No, it was the first round. Okay, they didn't even get a chance to pass gas before this offseason was done. Okay, before they was great, and it was done.
Say that. Did you
That's
really
what I just
say
said.
that?
Yes, I did say it. Okay.
And by the way, LeBron James, let me say this one last thing in front of this camera, because this is very, very important. It is not enough for you to win the championship riding Dwayne Wade's coattails. If he's the MVP of the NBA Finals and you show up smaller than Mini-Me like you did for 4 straight fourth quarters of the NBA Finals, it still won't get by us. You can walk around with that ring and think you got something all you want to. You had damn well better be the reason the Miami Heat win this title. I'm talking, he's got to show up. He's got to make amends for not showing up in that NBA Finals last year. You got to get it done. I don't care what you do between now and May. I don't care what you do the first week of June, since the Finals has been moved back for a week. You got to be the reason that the Miami Heat win the title. If you ain't, I don't want to hear from you. And nobody else should either. You got to get it done.
You sound
Get
like
it
You
done.
got to get it done. The thing I want to
sound
add
like-
is this. You bring up Manu Ginobili, the absence of him. Memphis beat him without Rudy Gay.
Rudy
Sorry.
Gay would have ruined their chemistry
You
last
must
year.
be crazy.
I'm not. Watch what happens.
You're going to be disrespectful to Rudy
watch
Gay
what
now.
happens to
You're going to
Rudy
be
and Zach
disrespectful.
Randolph.
You're
Watch what happens.
going to be disrespectful to Rudy Gay now?
Yes.
Excuse me, Rudy Gay
Yes.
elevates that franchise. They
It's
don't
okay.
take much from
Hold on, I'm sorry. I need just to be clear. Are you saying, are we pointing the finger at the offensive coordinator?
Yes, we are.
It wasn't Tebow, huh?
Completely misused. Because I'm going to ask you something, Stephen Naismith.
Yes, sir.
And this guy is walking around like he won the title. It bothers me. Enough.
He really does not like LeBron, does he? I'm assuming this is at LeBron because I see him at the bottom of the screen. Does he like have some sort of agenda against certain players? Like I guess that's how certain like pundits are. They always have like a certain thing against a certain player. It's his like agenda with LeBron because that's kind of wild. He seems to go in for him.
Period. No more excuses. No more. I don't care about what products you're selling. I don't care about what you do through November, through May, assuming there's going to be a game. I care about what you're going to do in terms of putting rings on your finger so Skip Bayless, myself, and everybody else can shut up. It is time. I'm tired of this man being celebrated. For what? We know you're great. How about winning? Win for one. Just win.
Oh,
So you can get back
goes
on the court
in.
and make up to millions upon millions of fans who watched you wet the bed in the fourth quarter. That's what you need to be doing. I don't want to hear anything about football. I don't want to hear anything about anything else. I don't want to care. I want to hear about their sneakers. I have no problem with Carmelo Anthony, his sneakers, but they got to win too. And Amari Stoudemire being up here yesterday with his tight suit on and all that. I have no problem with that either. I got no problem with none of that. But LeBron James, it is time. And the reason that I say it's time is because he's the one with the tattoo, the chosen one. He's the one with the King James. I want to hear stuff. He's a great guy, and he's got to deal with a lot of stuff. And we, bottom line is he's a great person, okay? And we shouldn't even be focused on anything but his game. But his game has come up short time and time again.
Jeez.
On it because I disagree with Skip totally. But to lose in the finals the way that he did, and then to come out here with the smile on your face like that, the world is just beautiful. I don't understand it. Champions don't do that. They just don't. That's what I want to
He speaks with such passion, bro.
Off the floor. I don't love him on the floor. I do not love. I do not love.
What?
I do not love
What is wrong with
my
you?
point guard to be such a high-volume shooter that he is.
Oh, my Lord.
He shoots it.
Oh, my. You should be banned from talking.
He's like,
He just doesn't care. The way he just speaks, it cracks me up, bro. Like, oh my, he speaks with such like, he speaks with like he's like cap locks like 24/7.
my point guard to be such a high-volume shooter that
Oh,
he is.
my Lord.
He shoots it.
Oh, my. You should be banned from talking
he's like-
basketball.
Oh,
Derek Rose?
No, he is Derek
Rose?
Fisher. I'll take that. He
Derek
is.
Rose?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
know
You're
what?
insane.
You know what? He shoots way too many threes, especially in playoffs.
He's going at
He's
Derrick
gonna
Rose,
jack
and
it
he's
up 6
backing
or 8,
okay.
10 times from 3, and he's going to make one of them. He's a miniature LeBron. You know it, and I know it.
You know, in this, he's so disappointed. He's had enough. He doesn't want to listen to him anymore. He's like, I can't be hearing this, mate. Just look at him.
Say that.
I am a person that believes in second chances. I think America is the land of second chances, except for when it comes to this dude, Mr. Jabba the Hutt, you fat, slovenly, no good, lazy.
Oh, come on,
bum of a
that's a
quarterback.
little strong.
And listen, that's what he was with the Oakland Raiders. Darren Woodson was just sitting
Jesus
up here.
Christ.
He played for the Raiders. Ask him. Ask any member of the Oakland Raiders who played alongside this dude. This dude should be arrested for being a thief. He stole money from the Oakland Raiders.
Okay, so I'm guessing this guy's like actually like a bad person, but because the way he's speaking about him is like, mate, he has a strong dislike for
years.
him.
I'm talking $40 million. The dude had about 7 starts. Did absolutely.
He's not even. Oh, he's literally just saying he stole a living, isn't he? He doesn't care. He's just calling him really bad, isn't he? That is mad.
Positively nothing. He cashed in the money, evidently used it on buying a bunch of donuts, okay? Never gave 2 cents about the Oakland Raiders. Didn't care whether they won, didn't care whether they lost, constantly changed his expression. The only time we saw him give a speck of effort was when he was literally caught on camera blowing his nose. That's about it. This dude is the epitome of a disgrace.
Bloody hell.
Let me do my blasphemy again.
Sure.
Chicken.
I'm telling you right now, that is just so disrespectful for you to say something like that. We are talking about Floyd Mayweather here, the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet.
No, that's Pacquiao.
That's Pacquiao? Who did Pacquiao beat for him to earn that title? Who? Who? A washed-up Oscar De La Hoya? A glass-jaw Ricky Hatton?
Well, who did Mayweather beat? Mayweather's beaten the same guys.
Mayweather has beaten anybody you put in front of his face.
There is no way Scottie Pippen was a top 50 player.
What?
Michael Jordan made him. Yes. Don't get me started.
Oh, no.
You're going too far. Pippen is all top 50
Hey, let me just ask you a question. What happened after the Bulls broke up and Scottie Pippen still is still in his prime?
He wasn't in his prime.
Yes, he was.
He was not in his prime. See, you don't know basketball. You just got caught.
Again. He keeps going for him. You just got what?
You just got caught. It's a picture. You don't know basketball.
I didn't say anything right now. I'm saying a 38-year-old point guard.
Unlike Dirk, Scottie Pippen played defense 94 feet. You don't forget. You don't remember that? What is it all about? Points? All-time 50, one of the greatest players ever. You must be. I don't even know what to say to you right now. You said Scottie Pippen is not one of the all-time 50 players. I don't even want to talk to you no more.
Blasphemy.
I don't even want to talk to you.
What's really blasphemy is to say that Scottie Pippen's a top 50.
Oh, my Lord.
That's ridiculous.
It's my dog barking. Well, how loud is that? I'll just let it go. I mean, it's near the end of the video now.
Okay, I gotta say this.
We're done, Jay.
We're done.
That is blasphemy.
He just speaks with such emphasis all the time. Whoever came up with the idea to put Skip and Steven together is a genius. Yeah, I'm guessing they've got some sort of rivalry going. The way Stephen A consistently says you don't know basketball and sort of puts his opinions down the drain. I kind of like it because he's just sort of I don't care about your opinion, mate. Mine's better. But yeah, this is a fun little video. If there's more videos out there or better videos out there, let me know because I'd love to see more videos like this because I find this guy he's an interesting character, man. And yeah, if there's more out there, if there's any other sort of pundits out there that are that are similar and just have the same sort of just aura on TV, you just find them funny basically. Let me know because I'd be down to watch these kinds of personalities as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, subscribe, peace.